On Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Time for match number 19. Kolkata against Delhi. Things are just going off a bit for the Delhi Capitals. That opening game win against Mumbai seems a long way back. KKR on a high against Mumbai after Pat Cummins did what he did. Wasim Jaffer, is Pat Cummins going to be a certainty in your fantasy team? I won't reveal if he's in ours just yet.
Oh, definitely. I think he gives you points from both ends. He bowls with the new ball, bowls in the death, and the kind of batting impact that he had, you'll be stupid to not put him in your team.
Now you put a lot of pressure on us. Now let's see if our data boys and everyone who's digging into the fantasy trends has picked him. Otherwise, Wasim Jaffer has already indicated he has to be in your team. Before I go to that team, on Wonder Wins, remember 100 credits to pick your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest. Every player's individual credit value is listed. Let's go to our top picks. Andre Russell is an interesting choice for captain at the Brabourne Stadium. He would love to bat at what's clearly been the standout venue for 6 hitting in the tournament, though Pune isn't far behind. Umesh Yadav is vice captain, and among every fast bowler this season, who would have thought Umesh Yadav is in the running for the purple cap? What an excellent start he's had for KKR in this year's IPL. Captains give you double the points and vice captains 1.5 times, so pick them carefully. We've gone for the KKR duo of Russell and Umesh. Shreyas Iyer and Sunil Narine to wrap up our top pick. Shreyas against his former franchise, certainly a point to prove, you think. Knows the Brabourne Stadium well too, and we know the kind of form he was coming into the IPL with, even though he's not had that big score just yet. Sunil Narine as well, excellent at 33 years, still finds ways to bowl, whether bowling first or second, with or without the dew. So we're backing someone like Narine to pose a question to the Delhi batters who struggled against spin. If you remember how they went against Ravi Bishnoi again in the Lucknow game. Let's look at our top picks once more. Andre Russell, Umesh Yadav, Shreyas Iyer and Sunil Narine. Happy with that, Wasim, including Shreyas Iyer, who hasn't got that big score yet?
Yeah, I think they're pretty good, 4 players. I would be happy with that. Shreyas Iyer is due for big runs. David Warner, again, you want to squeeze in David Warner because I am sure he's going to come good pretty soon. But other than that, all 4, looks really, really good.
Okay, let's go to some differential picks. Players you can get for a decent credit value. And a couple of Yadavs here, Lalit and Kuldeep, both of whom have put in match-winning performances for their team this season in the same game. As it turns out, Lalit with bat and Kuldeep was excellent with ball. So we know that both these 2 players can squeeze in and balance your fantasy team out quite well. Looking at our full team, Sam Billings, Rishabh Pant as keeper options, Shreyas Iyer, Nitish Rana, Prithvi Shaw as batters, Russell, our captain choice, Venki Iyer, Lalit Yadav, Sunil Narine, Umesh Yadav and Kuldeep Yadav, and Umesh is our vice captain. No room for Pat Cummins then, Wasim. Would you recommend to our fantasy viewers that they certainly find place for him?
I think so. I think he, the kind of form that he's shown with the bat, he's very tempting. And again, like I said, he bowls his 4 overs, can give you points on the field as well. So, think again.
Yes, simple as that. He said it at the top, Wasim Jaffer. Politely, it'd be silly, stupid even to not get Pat Cummins into your fantasy team. Find room for him. Form is so key in T20. We'll be back with plenty more expert opinion, data analysis, stats to help you build your fantasy teams right through the IPL on Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.